Assalamualaikum everyone. This is Mahan and welcome to all of you to Motivational Win. We are here to win our mental health issues and to discuss it and to help them navigate. So let's start our journey. Today our topic is how to control anger, how to be calm and how to come to positivity and away from the negativity. So, guys, actually, you need to understand this. The world is filled with distractions, provocations, and situations that are designed to test your patience. But the truth is, no one has the power to make you angry unless you allow them to. Anger is not something inflicted upon you, actually, it's a reaction you choose. Imagine that someone insulting you, but instead of reacting with frustration, you smile unshaken. Why? Because you understand their words only carry weight if you accept them. Mastering this mindset is not about suppressing emotions but transcending them, okay? It's about actually realizing your peace is too precious to be handed over to someone else's negativity. Every time you feel anger rising within you, stop and ask yourself, why am I giving this person so much power over me? Anger thrives me on the illusion that others control your feelings, but the truth is far from that. Your emotions are yours, completely within your grasp. Recognizing this truth gives you a sense of liberation that most people never experienced. You are not a puppet whose settings can be pulled by every passing event. You are the master of your emotional state. You need to understand it. The architect of your inner peace. The secret to never getting angry lies in understanding the fleeting nature of life and the insignificance of petty annoyances. Think about it, that many moments you have wasted on anger that you could have used to build something meaningful. Every second spent being upset is a second that you will never get back. Life is too short to let others dictate your emotional state. Instead of it, channel that energy into growth, self improvement, and your dreams. The next time when someone tries to provoke you, you have to ask yourself if their negativity is worth even a moment of your time. The answer will be always no. Picture your mind as a calm lake. For example, when someone throws a stone into a lake, okay, ripples may appear, but they soon fade away. The stone cannot control the entire lake, it can only disturb the surface. Similarly, when someone tries to upset you, remember that their words or actions are like that stone. They may cause a temporary disturbance, but they can't define the serenity of your soul unless you allow them to. Embrace this analogy, and you will find that maintaining your peace becomes effortless no matter what life throws at you. Most people react impulsively, but because they feel they must defend their ego. But let me tell you a truth. Most people will never understand. Your ego is not worth defending. People's opinion of you are a reflection of their insecurities, not your worth. You need to understand that. When you internalize this idea, you become unshakable. Criticism, insults, and provocations lose their sting because you realize that they are not about you, they are about the person projecting them. Protecting your peace start with letting go of the need to be right or to prove anything to anyone. Anger often stems from unrealistic expectations. We expect others to behave in a certain way, and when they don't, we feel let down. The key is to free yourself from expectations. People are flawed just like you. They will make mistakes, act selfishly, and sometimes hurt you. But when you accept this is a part of life, you stop being surprised or disappointed. Instead of reacting with anger, you respond with understanding. This doesn't mean tolerating mistreatment. It means recognizing that your peace is more valuable than any grudge. Your emotional triggers are like buttons people press to control you. The only way to stop this is to disable the buttons. When someone criticizes you, Instead of reacting defensively, pause and reflect. Is their opinion truly valid? Often you will realize it's not, and even if it is, you can use it as constructive feedback rather than a source of anger. By taking control of your triggers, you reclaim your power. No one can press buttons that no longer exist. This is how you become untouchable in a world full of provocations. A powerful way to stay calm is to focus on gratitude. When you are grateful, it's impossible to be angry. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what's wrong to what's right. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Instead of fuming, think about the fact that they are safe, you are safe, alive, and on your way to your destination. Gratitude transforms frustration into contentment. It's a practice that rewires your brain over time, making it natural for you to focus on positivity instead of negativity. With gratitude as your shield, anger can't touch you. Another tool to eliminate anger is to detach from the need for control. Much of our frustration comes from wanting things to go our way, but life is unpredictable and people are uncontrollable. The moment you realize the need to control everything is the moment you find peace. You understand that not everything requires a reaction. Letting go doesn't mean you are weak. It means that you are wise enough to prioritize your mental well being over unnecessary battles. Okay? Detachment is not about indifference, it's about choosing where to invest energy. Meditation is another incredible practice to master your emotions. By meditating regularly, you will train your mind to observe your thoughts rather than react to them. When anger arises, instead of being consumed by it, you notice it, acknowledge it, and let it pass like a cloud in the sky. Meditation teaches you that emotions are temporary visitors, not permanent residents. The more you meditate, the more you will find yourself responding to life with calmness and clarity. No matter how chaotic the world around you may seem, think of anger as a fire. It can destroy everything in its path, but it needs fuel to burn. If you refuse to provide that fuel, be staying calm and composed, the fire automatically dies out. People who try to provoke you expect a reaction. When you don't give them one, they lose their power over you. Your silence and calmness are your greatest weapons. They confuse and disarm those who seek to disturb your peace. Remember, always remember, nothing frustrates a provocator more than being ignored. One of the biggest lessons in emotional mastery is learning to choose your battles. Not everyone and everything requires your attention, let alone your anger. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Most often than not, the answer will be no. By being selective about what you respond to, you can serve your mental energy for things that truly matters, that actually matters. The ability to walk away from unnecessary conflict is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you value your peace over trivial disputes. To never get angry, you must understand the root of anger, that is fear. Anger often masks deeper insecurities such as fear of rejection, failure, or inadequacy. When you confront these fears and work on them, anger loses its grip on you. Self-awareness, self-awareness is the foundation of emotional control. The more you understand yourself, the less you will be affected by external factors. Instead of reacting to situation, you will respond with wisdom and composure, knowing your worth is not tied to anyone else's behavior. Patience is a skill that can be cultivated. When you feel anger bubbling up, pause and take a deep breath. Count to 10 or even 100 if you need to. This moment of pause allows you to assess the situation rationally instead of reacting impulsively. Patience gives you the upper hand in any conflict, but because it shows that you are in control. People may try to provoke you, but your calmness will serve as a shield, protecting your peace and confusing those who seek to disturb it. Lastly, remember that anger is a choice and so is the pace. Every day you are presented with countless opportunities to react with frustration or to remain calm. Choose peace, not for others, but for yourself. Peace is not the absence of challenges, it's the ability to remain unshaken amidst them. By choosing peace, you reclaim your power and live a life free from the chains of anger. This is not just a practice, but a lifestyle, a decision to rise above the noise and live with purpose and grace. The essence of staying calm in the face of provocation lies in understanding one profound truth: no one can make you feel anything without your consent. Their words and actions are powerless unless you choose to internalize them. When someone insults you, their intent is to plant a seed of doubt or anger in your mind, but it's up to you whether you let that seed take root or discard it entirely. Remember, your inner peace is your domain, and no one has the authority to invade it unless you allow them to. A key aspect of emotional mastery is embracing empathy. When someone tries to provoke you, understand their actions are often a reflection of their own pain, insecurities, or frustrations. Instead of reacting with anger, respond with compassion. Ask yourself, what must they be going through to act this way? This shift in perspective not only diffuses your anger, but also empowers you to rise above the situation. Empathy is not weakness, it's a strength that allows you to see beyond the surface and maintain your composure. Your mindset determines how you respond to challenges. If you view difficult people or situations as obstacles, they will frustrate you. But if you see them as opportunity to grow, they lose their power over you. Every time someone tries to upset you, consider it as a test of your emotional resilience. The more you practice staying calm, the stronger you become. Like any skill, emotional control requires consistent effort and patience. Over time, you will find that nothing and no one can disturb your peace without your permission. Another powerful tool to eliminate anger is to focus on the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this matter a year from now, a month from now, or even a week from now? Most of the things that make us angry are insignificant in the grand scheme of life. By zooming out and looking at the larger context, you realize how trivial most provocations truly are. This perspective allows you to let go of anger quickly, freeing you to focus on what truly matters in life. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial for maintaining your emotional balance. Toxic people can drain your energy and trigger unnecessary anger, but when you choose to be around individuals who uplift and inspire you, their positivity rubs off on you. They remind you of the importance of staying calm and focused. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your mindset, so curate it carefully. When you are surrounded by positive people, anger finds no place to thrive. Anger often thrives, arises when we dwell on the past or worry about the future. The solution is to live fully in the present moment. Mindfulness is a practice of being completely aware of here and now without judgment. When you are mindful, you're not caught up in what happened or what might happen. Instead, you are grounded in the present where anger has no foothold. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your thoughts without attaching to them, creating a sense of inner calm that is unshakable. Your physical health is deeply connected to your emotional well being. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep can significantly reduce your susceptibility to anger. When your body feels good, your mind is better equipped to handle stress and provocation. Just think of your physical health as the foundation of your emotional control. The stronger the foundation, the less likely you are to be rattled by external factors. Take care of your body, and your mind will follow suit. Another strategy to avoid anger is to focus on your goals and passions. When you are deeply engaged in pursuing something meaningful, you have no time or energy for negativity. Anger thrives in idle minds, but when you're focused on your purpose, it has no room to grow. Every time you feel tempted to react to someone's provocation, redirect that energy into your goals. Let your success be your response. People will eventually realize that their attempts to bring you down only fuel your rise. Learn to laugh at life challenges. Humor is a powerful antidote to anger. When you can find the absurdity or irony in a frustrating situation, it loses its grip on you. Laughter shifts your perspective and reminds you not to take things too seriously. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes the best response is simply to smile and move on. Humor is not about ignoring problems, but about choosing to approach them with a light heart. Forgiveness is one of the most liberating practices you can adopt. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Forgiveness is not about condoning bad behavior, it's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. When you forgive, you reclaim your power. You choose peace over bitterness, growth over stagnation. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, not to the person who wronged you. It's an act of self love that paves the way for a calmer, happier life. Every experience, good or bad, is a lesson in disguise. When someone provokes you, see it as an opportunity to learn about yourself. What triggered you? Why did it bother you? By asking these questions, you gain valuable insight into your emotional patterns. Self awareness is a first step towards self mastery. The more you understand your triggers, the better equipped you are to handle them. Instead of being controlled by your emotions, you become their observer, making conscious choices instead of reactive ones. Detoxing from technology can also help you maintain your inner peace. Social media, in particular, can be a breeding ground for negativity and anger, everyone knows. By limiting your exposure to toxic content and focusing on positive, uplifting material, you create a healthier mental environment. Take regular breaks from screens and spend time in nature with loved ones or doing activities that bring you joy. When you are not constantly bombarded with negativity, it becomes much easier to remain calm and centered. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Emotional mastery is a journey, not a destination. There will always be days when you slip up, and that's okay. What matters is that you are committed to improving. Each time you choose peace over anger, you are becoming stronger and more resilient. Acknowledge your efforts and remind yourself of how far you have come. This sense of accomplishment will motivate you to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Everyone struggles with anger and frustration at some point. By sharing your experiences and learning from others, you can gain new perspectives and strategies for staying calm. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be better and don't hesitate to seek support when you need it. We are here to help you navigate any mental condition. We have a professional doctor, psychologist, Toheed Then Observer. You can consult. I have given the number in the description. You can consult anytime and get a free consultation and to solve your problem. It will help you a lot. So we are here together. We can all grow stronger, calmer, and more resilient. Lastly, understand that true peace comes from within you. It's not something you achieved by changing the world around you, but it by transforming your mindset. When you realize that your happiness and tranquility are entirely in your hands, you become unstoppable. No one and nothing can disturb your peace unless you let them. Embrace this truth, and you will never be angry or bothered by anyone again. Inshallah. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and share it to get more videos and share to those who need it. And thanks for watching.